Hello, folks. With parent teacher interviews just around the corner, I wanted to shoot a video showing you how to navigate the booking site in order to set up parent teacher interviews for yourself to meet with the teachers of your child this year. And so, what through this video, I'm actually going to go through and make a booking with myself as an example of a teacher here at FHS and show you how that all sort of plays out. But also equally as important, what I receive as a parent after I make the booking, as far as emails and how to use those emails to organize myself so that I'm prepared for the all of the meetings that I'll have the night or the day of. And so the whole idea of this website is to operate from top to bottom. So, me as a parent, I'm going to start from the top, work my way down, and make different selections until I reach the bottom and I can make that booking. So, at the very top, you'll see that we've divided everything up in sort of these categories that help sort of organize everything. The first sort of division you can see is relates to surnames of teachers. And so, because we have so many teachers, we have a category with A to F, G to M, and N to Y. And this just makes it easier to navigate the list in searching when you're searching for a particular teacher. The other thing you'll see as well is that each of those groupings also has two different sections offering you the in person service or online bookings. So, in person is actually coming here to the building and meeting with the teacher face to face. Online is if you can't make it to the building, you can also book an online meeting where you're meeting with the teacher through Teams chat or Teams meetings. So I'm going to go through this process. And like I said, I'm going to make a booking with myself as a teacher. So let's say I'm going to come into the building, which means I'm going to set up an in-person meeting with teachers. So I can select the in-person and through Y because that's where Stuart is. Here I can select the staff I want to meet with, Mr. Stewart. Following that, you can see this is the section where I'm choosing the date and time that I want to make that booking for. You can see as far as dates are concerned, the 21st of November and 22nd are the only two options I do have. The rest of these are grayed out. And that's because that's when our bookings are happening. The Thursday, the 21st, is they're all evening bookings. So you can see all of this. The time slots are time slots that fall between 5:30 and 7 o'clock at night. The 22nd are all daytime or morning bookings, starting from 9 and going until 11:30. And you can see all of these time slots are 15-minute time slots. It's important from a parent's perspective to know that when you do make a booking in a particular time slot, that it is for a 10-minute meeting with that particular teacher. So even though it looks like here this might mean a 15-minute meeting, it's really only a 10-minute meeting. The 5-minute buffer is allowing the teacher to get organized and prepared for the next meeting that'll be coming up with another parent. So let's say me as the parent, I'm going to come in the morning of the 22nd and meet with different teachers. And I'm going to make a booking with Mr. Stewart at 10 o'clock in the morning. Once we scroll down here, we're adding different details. So I can add details like my name, my email, and the student name. And so I'm just going to, for the sake of running through this myself, I'm just going to put my daughter's name. This field is super important for us as teachers because it's important. We all know our students quite well by this time, but when an email comes in from a parent or a guardian, it may not be clear who their child is. And so, for us to better prepare for these meetings, it's really useful for us to be able to reference this field and say, oh, I know we're meeting about grace, so I can prepare for that. So, going through all of this, we've made all the selections. I've chosen the type of service, I've chosen who I want to meet with, I've selected the date and time, and I've provided information like my name, my email, and the student that I'm meeting about. I can hit book, and I get the page. You can hear, or I did, a ding to tell me that I've just received a confirmation email, and we'll look at that in a few seconds. For now, though, I can see this page gives me some details here, just sort of confirming the details that I had indicated previously. So I can see that I've booked in for Friday, November 22nd, 10 o'clock in the morning for 10 minutes. Location is pretty straightforward, FHS. And I can see who I'm meeting with, which teacher I selected. Now over here, there are a few options. So for example, if there are some errors in this, then I can go back and reschedule and change some of those details by just clicking this. I can cancel the booking right here. And if I'm meeting with multiple teachers, which most of you probably are, I can click on this and go through the same process again. But in that case, of course, selecting another teacher and going through the booking process. So this also says that I got a confirmation email. And I'm going to bring that up for you. So here is that particular booking. I'm going to try and grab it and bring it over. Here we go. So this is what I received as the parent making this booking. And so again, it lists the same information, just confirming the date and time and who I'm meeting with. I also, you can see there's an opportunity to reschedule if things change for me and I have to change things around. And I can confirm the details that I listed as well as far as the student's name goes and everything. So this is what I receive as a parent. Um, Again, this has gone to my inbox, so I can use these emails as reminders for myself. The other option that happens with these emails is that um, an attachment comes along with them that allows me to add this to my calendar, so my actual email calendar. So this is quite handy too. I operate all the time using my work calendar. It helps me remember everything. So if I'm doing this from a parent, I would probably do this option as well to help me use my device to remind me where and when I need to be when I'm actually here at the building for the day of parent-teacher interviews. The one thing that's missing, and so let's go through, and I'm going to make another booking, and I just want to show you if I choose the online service, and let's choose myself again. And I'm going to choose the next one, right? So the 10:15 booking. It's going to auto load these. Everything's nicely loaded for me. I'm going to book. This is the online booking. So you're just to show you the difference. Most of it, pretty much everything is exactly the same as what we just saw. You can see the information page here and everything. But when I grab this email and bring it over, let's make it full screen for you. You can see because it's an online booking, the added feature to this email, you can see there's the reschedule button, but beside that is the join your appointment button. And so for me as a parent, if I'm doing online meetings with all of the teachers, I can use these emails as ways of directly navigating to that Teams meeting that I'm having with that particular person. So this is super handy for. So as always, folks, I'm more than happy to help anybody through this process. Feel free to reach out to me if you're stuck or have questions, and I'd be more than happy to help.